The Southern Initiative has had community development component since its inception. However, their work with schools and with families of the children that were being provided services through the Algebra Project made it poignantly clear that community's involvement in this project was paramount. And because of that realization, Dave Dennis, who directs the Southern Initiative of the Algebra Project, has said very clearly that without community reform, there can be no education reform. And with that in mind, special efforts have been made to embellish that program and to make it stronger. So in the last 2 years, and especially with increased funding, the Southern Initiative has put effort into developing the communities where the Algebra Project is operational. The Southern Initiative has also operated as a region. They've never operated as separate sites doing their own thing, but rather understanding that they come to this place with similar needs and similar concerns. And one of the things that they have done is to work collectively to address those needs and to pool their resources in particular. So the evolution of the community development program in the Southern Initiative has indeed been intertwined with that whole notion around a regional concept, and where we've really seen evolution, I think, reach its greatest heights has been in this last 6 to 8 months, where we have really seen communities coming together.
In the Southern Region Conference, I represent Run River Valley finance area, and we basically go over the budget, how sites is going to receive funds, the criteria for receiving funds, how them funds should be spent.
It's over here somewhere. It should be here.
And we set the guideline, basically. They set the guideline where every site should be using their money for. And they have written a budget and saying that the money going to be used for this. We make sure that that money stay within that guideline.
When I moved back here 4 years ago, I saw a lot of division in the community. And now the Algebra Project seemed to have, with the school, has brought the community and the school back together. And also the community seems to be coming back together as a whole. And I see more unity and more support for the children, for the teachers. I've seen more parent involvement, and it's really gotten them hyped. It seems like they see a bigger picture of the future for themselves in their community and for their children.
One of the important things that this has done is that it has brought people together, students and their parents working together on a project that enables them to receive training. It enables them to meet together. It enables them to develop leadership skills. It has given our students the opportunity to participate in training that helps them to learn how to be leaders, and at the same time learn about mathematics. And it's fun. And I think anytime you can make a learning experience fun to young people at the same time, then I think that you're going to be very successful in helping them to accomplish the goals and objectives that you have set out for them to accomplish.
Sometimes our leadership class is boring, but really we learn something. It was like we learned about different people, basically like how they struggle and how they worked hard, like by sit-ins and things and strikes. So basically, we learn how that our community should stick together, and if they're apart, nothing can ever get done. Thank you.
My name is Starter Lawson, and I'm going to give you like a brief overview of our graphic calculator class. And the Leadership Academy was split up into 2 groups, and the group I was in was taught by Omar Moses, and basically, I believe that that's the best class that was offered at this Leadership Academy because it had everyone so focused, so ready, eager to work. And I mean, he taught us how to put in programs on the calculator, change the letter values of numbers, and I mean, it was just so interesting. It kept everyone on the edge of their seats for like, 3 hours. I mean, that's hard to do for teenagers and keep people on the edges of the seat. But again, that was basically what we did in graphic calculator class.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We had one course that was centered around the Algebra Project curriculum. It was taught by Miss Maisha Moses. And in this course, we learned about several games that not only helped us to understand several math concepts, but we could take these back home to teach to the other people in our various sites. And these games have helped us. We played the stacking game and the winding game. And we learned how to make different equations with them, how to apply math techniques to them, how to put them in a graphic calculator and get results. And we did a lot of these games. And it has helped us understand math.
In our class we had at the Leadership Academy was called Money Management, taught by Miss Washington. And we basically learned how to manage our money when we get a job and how important it is to know how to spend our money wisely. And we did some exercises like we had a $2,000 income monthly, but with taking taxes out, we had 15. And we had to manage our money through bills and stuff, and then we understood why our parents don't have money when we ask them. It really made a lot of sense. And that was my really favorite class because we talked about money.
Our first day here, we were asked to choose one of 3 electives. They were oral history, video production, multimedia, and computers. And I'm just going to tell a little bit about what each class did. In oral history, they basically learned different ways of interviewing and how to research in their community and go back and tell others about it. In multimedia and computers, they learned how to produce a CD-ROM and how to process pictures onto a computer. And the elective I took was video production. We learned the different styles of cameras and how to use them. We also got experience interviewing people around the campus and also people involved with the Algebra Project. And that's basically the elective.
You came from near and far away, together as one for good. Now we have but one more day, and there's something that I want understood. Everyone that's here today, true, it's been a shaky path. So what did we get along the way, except for history and math? You all have me, I have all of you. Friendships form forever. Students, RAs, teachers too, upon this great endeavor. 2 weeks came and 2 weeks passed. It is now time to part. I know it seemed to go too fast, but many of you have touched my heart. Memories will form that'll never perish in the summer of 1997. But we will all see each other later on at school, in life, or in heaven. You are all special to me in your own way. You added the flavor and spice. Some were funny, some were cool, and some were just so very nice. Some were rude when early awakened, and some were bouncy at 5. Some just wanted to get their bacon, and some went to class to strive. I remember each and every one that was here with me this year. So this is a tribute to what has been done that I wanted you all to hear.
We have a lot to be proud of with these young people, and they are ready and to go back to the communities, and what they learn here, as you know, all of them go back to work. They go back to transfer this technology beginning on Monday or Tuesday, depending on where they are, teaching and working with their various different communities. And Weldon, they will be working with their community center that they're just opening up there is. In Warren County, we're working with the AmeriCorps young people, right? Others there to do that work there. And in Marlboro County, they've already set up a program for the summer. And one of the things to be proud of is that this is being made possible by the fact that the parents in each of these communities and local people have set up a structure for these young people to go back to work. So what I'm proud of the fact is that between the efforts of the community and what we're doing is we're able to put to work 45 young people for the rest of the summer and for the rest of the school year where they can make legitimate money. All right?
-2, +6, +7, -5, -4. Today we did a game called Coordinate Migos. And Jared, this young man over here, really he won. That's how he enjoyed the game. And Sean, really he came in second place. And those two young ladies right there. And he played the game very well too. And I learned something new every day, and they do too.
That's what did you learn today?
I learned about negative and positive, and like who had different benchmarks on the chart. That's what we learned today.
Good.
And my name is Cornell, and I tutor Sean Dixon. Enjoyed the game.
Okay. Sean, how did you enjoy the game today?
I enjoyed it very much. We played icebreakers first. We did our dance, and then we played this game called Coordinated Bingo, and it's like these people call out numbers and like negative or positive for number, and if you have it, you circle in that number in the bubble on the top of the number you have, and then now we're about to do our icebreakers again, and I had very, very much fun.
We are playing the games that we learned at NCCU and are using the skills of leadership that we have learned up there and bringing them down here to teach to the children in our community.
And what's that like?
It's fun to me, and it's really fun watching them learn more, and that reflections how they be telling what they learned and how they learned it. It's interesting.
Students have been coming pretty well. We had 1 or 2 students who aren't coming constantly, but overall the students are participating, and I think that they enjoy the program very much, and I think that they are learning a lot about algebra and the algebra project curriculum.
I think it's something that should have been here long ago, for a long time, because a lot of students that came like the first couple of days, some of them have not missed a day. And it's telling me that it's been needed for a long time because there are so many kids around here that doesn't have anything to do during the summer. So, and from watching them every day, they have been enjoying it. Some of them were kind of quiet when they came in the first couple of days, but each day they open up, and when we have the report outs, it was like they were shy. A lot of them didn't want to get up and do that. So now we even have them getting up and doing the report outs, and we've been getting some wonderful report outs. It should be an ongoing thing because it's, from what I've seen already, it's been a very profitable summer this program has.
Since the algebra project has been started here in Weldon, the test scores have went up. We can see it in the attitude of the students. They're more positive about themselves. They got more open mind, you know, and basically test course. It basically gives the individual child self-control of what's going on in their learning. It's something new, and you know, they're kind of old-fashioned. But by doing it, we find that they do a greater job than some teachers do. Our teacher is great, but the student that we have tutoring have gained more respect, put it that way, and with the other kids, when coming to helping them.
Our future is in good hands if we as adults take the proper steps and stances to allow them to develop and become all that they can be. And one is to ensure that they have the appropriate skills and have the appropriate kinds of experiences that will allow them to believe that they too can chart their own future, and to be given appropriate opportunities to reinforce that belief. And that's what I think the Algebra Project does.
Bringing food now. So this is a celebration day, and it's an awareness day. We want everybody in the community to know about the good thing that is happening here in Weldon. It's a revitalization of our town, and a thing that everybody can feel proud about being from Weldon, because right here we're one of the smallest, we're the smallest school system here out of the Halifax County, Roanoke Rapids, Northampton County school systems. We're the smallest one, but we're saying, you know, and I tell them this, I say, we take our lesson from the ant. We're small, but we mighty. And this has really been a shot in the arm, a boost to our kids to feel confident about themselves, and, you know, feel proud of being from Weldon, and not, you know, feel ashamed of saying that I'm from Weldon, and I go to school in Weldon. So everybody's feeling real good about themselves, and we got the games, activities, the food. We had businesses, Winn-Dixie donated the hot dogs and the hamburgers and hamburger buns and hot dog buns, and, you know, so Coca-Cola donated the sodas, and it's just wonderful, everything we're doing, and parents just volunteering, and it's really brought the parents out. So we've been enjoying this because it's really bringing parents out, bringing students out. And so you bring the kids out, they're going to go home and tell the parent. The parent will know where you been, what you been doing, and they're going to go back and spread the good news. And so we want that when everybody hear Algebra Project, that the ears just perk up to hear what it's all about. So we're getting the word out about Algebra Project, Family Resource Center, because we're all housed here in our new facility here that the school board decided to give this to us to use, to do what we needed to do. And a lot of times in a small school system, space is a factor. But we got the space now, and Family Resource Center is reaching out to the young, those who dropped out, and also to other parents, you know, who don't feel that they got the skills to achieve. And we're looking at to continue this during the school year. We'll be here on Saturdays doing tutorial. So it's just good things in store. And everything, every good idea, we're soaking it up like a sponge.